let's say 2000 minus 265. Okay, a lot of us are used to saying, okay, you can't take away 5 from 0, so we have to borrow from the tens, but there's nothing to borrow. We borrow from the hundreds, we borrow eventually from the thousands. Okay, but now we say we regroup, no? So we regroup some of the tens, there's no tens to regroup. We regroup some of the hundreds, no hundreds to regroup. So we basically regroup 1,000, so we're left at 1,000. We regroup that 1,000 into 10 hundreds. Now we can regroup one of those hundreds into 10 tens, and now we can regroup one of those tens into 10 ones. And now we could do our subtraction. So 10 take away 5 is 5. 9 tens minus 6 tens is 3 tens. 9 hundreds minus 2 hundreds is 7 hundreds. And of course, we're left with 1,000. Okay, so that's how we're used to doing it. Today I learned how Germany does subtraction. And this is an algorithm apparently from Germany. When you're subtracting that, let's say 2000 minus 265, we're starting with ones. Okay. What the gentleman told me was 5 counting up to 10. Okay, because that's the next number with a 0. Okay, 5 counting up to 10 is 5. But since we counted up to 10 and not just 0, we have to put a 1 on the next column, which makes this basically 7. So we have to count up to the next 0, in this case again a 10. Okay, so counting up to 10 would be 3 counts, right? So since we counted up to 10, again we put a 1 there, so that makes this 3, and then counting up to 10, once again this makes this 7 steps, no? 3 counting up to 10 is 7, and of course we counted up to 10, so we put there a 1 there on the next column. So 2 take away 1, or wait, we have to be consistent here. 1 counting up to 2 is 1. Still an algorithm, okay, could still be quite abstract, but still I haven't encountered something like this before, and it's so nice to experience something in the context of, okay, it's a different convention of math in another culture. Thank you, Germany.